YouTube, what is good? It is your boy Flex. Put your muscles up, because we're back with another video. Now today's video, man, we're going to be reacting to 11 common things that don't exist outside the USA. Let's go ahead and cut all the chit chat, man. Grab your headphones, turn the volume up, get that full experience. Let's get into the videos, watch it, let's go.
Chocolate chip cookies, dental floss, traffic lights, all great American inventions. These things originated in America but are now all over the world. But if you think that everything American is in every other country, then you'd be wrong. There are some things you just don't see outside of the USA. I'm Charlie, and today we're going to look at 11 common things that don't exist outside the USA.
Okay, let's see,
Before we get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too. Coming up first, we have medical and lawyer ads.
Medical and lawyer
If
ads.
you're not from the USA but have gone to visit, I'm sure you switched on the TV and heard this phrase. Ask your doctor if this product is right for you. And then, most likely, a big list of scary warnings and side effects. This is something that only happens in America, and it's advertising for medical products.
Okay.
Outside the USA, it's weird to see commercials for medical-related things. Most people would just go to their doctor and get what their doctor suggests. But in the USA, it's common to see medical things advertised as if they were any other product. But medical ads aren't the only odd advertising you'll see in the USA. Another thing you'll often see is adverts for lawyers. I'm not talking about Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad. Believe it or not, that's not just in TV shows. In the USA, lawyers really do advertise on TV. Did you know that 60% of the world's lawyers reside in the USA? And the USA is said to be the most litigious country in the world. This means the most lawsuits come from inside the USA.
See, it is like, and it makes sense. Like, that's an American thing to exploit, you know, your needs. You know what I mean? Like, if, you know, you have medical issues, you know, like Americans gonna exploit that, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we have this medicine, but of course it's gonna cost you, you know, your whole life savings to get this, you know. Oh, you in a legal bind, you know, give us your whole life savings to, you know, keep you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely seems like an American thing.
Next up is spray cheese.
Ooh.
When you think of cheese, you probably
That
think
is nasty.
France.
Spray
Luxurious
cheese.
French cheese is a staple of fine dining around the world. But the USA has a different kind of dairy-based delicacy. That is spray cheese. Cheese is eaten a lot in the USA. In fact, the USA is the world's largest consumer of cheese. But America also loves convenience, and that's why cheese can be bought in a can in the USA.
That cheese is disgusting. That cheese is nasty. If you see anybody eating that cheese, they're not regular. People don't like that cheese. We don't like that cheese here. What? At least the people I know where I'm from, nobody eats that cheese. That cheese is disgusting.
Spray cheese is actually only 51% cheese. By law, to call a product what it is, it must be at least half that product.
Nah, that's crazy.
So that's why it's only 51% cheese, not a percentage higher. The other 49% is flavorings, protein, and ingredients.
Yeah, you won't find that in my kitchen.
Cheese has been big in the USA since the 1960s. And it's even sold in various flavors. For example, cheddar, bacon, and even American flavor. Huh, I wonder what that is. Next up is garbage disposals. I'm sure you've seen in movies and TV shows how Americans throw their food scraps into the sink. You may think, what happens to them? Do they just sit there? Well, no, they go into what's called a garbage disposal. These things actually only exist in the USA. In other countries, food scraps would be put in the kitchen bin. But why is it that only in America do they use garbage disposals? Well, the reason why is because in many other countries, it's banned. This is because it's not very environmentally friendly. That's because all of the food is mixed in with the general water waste. This then at some point must be filtered out. So it wastes a lot of energy, but it is convenient.
I don't own what did he say? Garbage disposal. I don't own one of those. Like my apartment didn't come with the garbage disposal. And I'm sure a lot of Americans don't use the garbage disposal. They probably just have a good old garbage bin and garbage can in the kitchen that we, you know, toss our food in. I don't know, man. A lot of these things, you know, don't happen as how I feel. It don't happen as often as what it's seen. But you know, statistics are statistics for a reason, right?
Next up is college sports. Every country loves sports, whether it's cricket in India, football in Spain, or baseball in the USA. But only in the USA are they obsessed with college sports. Every country loves professional sport leagues, and the USA is no exception. But one thing that's different about the USA is that they love college sports as much as regular professional sports.
Yeah,
No
if
other
not
country
more.
gets behind colleges as much as the USA does. If you ask people in other countries if they can name a college team of any other sport, chances are they can't. In other countries, college sports are not broadcast on TV. And they also don't make any money at all, as opposed to the millions made in US college sports. In the USA, college football brings in thousands of spectators to fill up stadiums. But in other countries, college football games are lucky if they even get the friends and family of the people involved watching. Also, the biggest stadiums in the USA are pretty much all college football stadiums. Out of the top 15 biggest stadiums in the USA, all 15 are college football stadiums.
Makes sense.
The largest of which being the Michigan Stadium, which can hold over 100,000 fans.
I think I have, like for me at least, I love college football. Love college football. Like I would honestly rather watch college football over professional football because it seems like when they get to that professional level, they become complacent, right? And they stop playing with all the passion and the heart that they had to get in that position in the first place, right? Like when you're in college, you know what I mean? Like that's you're trying to make it to that professional level, so you're putting everything you have into every single game, every single play, right? And you can feel that. You can feel that on the field. And then on top of that, you know what I mean? There's a lot of younger cats in the stadium. So it's like you combine the atmosphere of the stadium with the passion that you see from the players, you know what I mean? It just makes for great entertainment. You know?
Next up is white teeth. Have you ever wondered why all Americans seem to have great white teeth? It seems for some reason people in the USA are obsessed with getting the perfect teeth. And by perfect, I mean white and straight. Americans actually spend more money than any other country to make sure their teeth are white and straight. But despite all the money that's spent on getting white and straight teeth, that does not necessarily mean they're more healthy. For example, the British are often mocked for their bad teeth. But according to a Harvard University study, British teeth are actually more healthy than American teeth. Trust me, not all Brits look like Austin Powers. One reason why this may be is because in the UK, under 18s can get braces for free. However, in America, they're very expensive, and there's a good reason for that.
Yeah.
According to a study by New York Mag in the
his
USA,
neck.
good teeth can be the difference between getting a second date and not. Apparently, 38% of Americans will turn someone down for a second date if they have bad teeth. And 60% of Americans say they perceive someone as smarter if they have straight white teeth.
I mean,
Next up-
if you got bad breath, you know what I mean, and I'm trying to, be intimate with you, like that's gonna turn me off. You know what I mean? Like if your teeth are if they're not straight, okay, it happens. You know what I mean? Like nobody's teeth are, naturally perfect, right? Some people may be, but typically no, right? But if your breath stank, I'm not gonna want to sit there and talk to you face to face. That's just, it's just hygiene. Like brush your teeth.
Up is Black Friday. If you're not from the USA, you may not understand why everyone goes so crazy on this day every single year. Black Friday is the name given to the day after Thanksgiving, which is another American holiday. The term Black Friday came about because of the amount of accidents and sometimes even violence shoppers create. People go crazy for all the deals in the stores, and sometimes there are riots just to get into a shop. Black Friday has expanded to other
Okay, so you guys should probably do a little bit more research on the origin term for Black Friday, because unfortunately that's not where Black Friday got his name.
countries, for example the UK. But videos of Black Friday in other countries have gone viral for different reasons. That's because no one really cares about Black Friday in other countries. And shops often only get 1 or 2 extra visitors than on a normal day. Billions of dollars are spent in the USA every time Black Friday rolls around. But it seems the rest of the world just isn't into it. Next up is solo
There's
cups.
a better reason for that too.
If you're American, this may come as a surprise. But red solo cups are seen as a very American thing. In movies and TV shows, everyone drinks out of them at parties. And many tourists actually bring back a red Solo cup to their own countries when going to America. That's because it's seen as a piece of American iconography, although many Americans don't realize this.
Right, it's
in
just
other
a cup.
countries, people simply drink from beer bottles or glasses, but in the USA, they use red plastic Solo cups.
Sometimes depends.
Next up is
Like it's very situational, right? A lot of the times, yes, we'll just drink out the can or the bottle, right? Or depending, like if or like is there a mixed drink? You know what I mean? Like to make your own drink, you would need a cup, right? And you don't want to continue to use your own, glassware for multiple people, right? So it's just, if you're gonna have drinks that need to be poured, why not just get this convenient little plastic cup? We can pour it in and then collect them all at the end of the event, throw them away. You know what I mean?
free refills.
Ain't got no dishes to do.
When I was dining in the USA once, a waiter came up to me and said, "Would you like me to refill your drink?" I said no because the drink was kind of expensive, and they looked at me like I was crazy. That's because it is typical in any American restaurant to have a free refill. In other countries, you'd need to pay if you wanted extra
It's
drink,
not typical.
but not in the USA. In other countries, if you pay for one drink, that's what you get. And many Europeans say that they find it very weird when they go to the USA and their glass gets refilled, even if they don't ask. But personally,
That is also a misconception. Like if you come to Applebee's, if you come to Red Robin, if you come to Olive Garden, like these are American restaurants, you look at that bill, right? It's gonna say your drink, right? And it's gonna say ×1, ×2, ×3, however many of those drinks you had. You're being charged for those drinks, for those refills. Oh man, don't get played,
yeah,
okay?
I love it.
Don't
I'm
get
never going to
played.
turn down a free drink. And finally on the list, we have flags. Every country has their flag, but no one shows off their flag more than the USA. If you drive around the USA, it's common to see people flying the American flag on their homes. Also, many buildings, schools, and businesses will have an American flag. This is something you don't see in any other country. According to research, over 150 million American flags are sold every year. And it's not exactly known why people in the USA love to show their flag off so much. Worldwide, the USA flag is the second most famous flag after the Union Jack. But no other country waves their flag as much as they do in the USA.
I mean,
Vote in the poll in the top right corner the most interesting common thing that doesn't exist outside the USA. I think it's spray cheese, as I'd really like to try that someday. If you guys want some more amazing videos, check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that on screen in a moment. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.
The sprayed cheese is nasty. I'm not gonna lie, the sprayed cheese is disgusting. Don't try it. Don't recommend it. It's like, I don't know, man. Some of these things here, and I feel like it's definitely a misconception, which I could be wrong because I didn't do the numbers, I didn't do the calculations and all that. But from my experience as an American, yeah, we use trash cans. You know what I mean? Like if we have food we have to throw away, we put it in the garbage. You know what I mean? We also drink out of bottles and cans. It's just like, some of the stuff that, seems weird on the outside is not as weird as it may seem on the inside. That's just my perspective. You guys know what to do, man. Give this video a thumbs up, post in the comments down below, and of course, smash that big red button. Until next time, y'all, put your muscles up. It's your boy Flex. I'm out of here. Peace.